I can customize my character?
Are you telling me that none of these was submitted in Discovery? The Shady Mail swap, the unknown SIM card, these were none of these were in Discovery. I have no choice but to set the defendant free.
Yeah. It was kind of weird joining General So's stream, and he called me Irk.
I don't know about you, man. I think that I really like Awkward.
I do too. I don't hate it. Still gonna go to the streams.
Sorry, I was in the middle of one, guys. It's quite fun. It's gonna get stupid.
Hey,
would you like to host, or would you? Want
I'll
It's up to
host.
you.
Oh, you know what? I should probably like change my game settings. I've just been playing on Boom.
Wait, where's my camera at? Wait a second. Hold the phone.
I don't know why my printer's not printing.
Okay. Okay. My settings are good now. I'm ready to play whatever.
All right, what's the code?
What's the code?
Who's hosting?
Eric's hosting. Unless you want to host.
I don't care.
I'm not hosting. That's
Come on.
That's my.
Oh my God.
Hey, thanks for finishing the lyrics, champ. Big ol' red ones.
Okay. Hold on a second. Need to fix my webcam. It's you. Give me 1 second.
Message your online girlfriend, Eric.
And if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna.
What's
shoot
her
you.
name?
I don't know.
I don't even have her added. Wait, do I? Oh yes,
And-
I do.
You're really pissing me off with this false information. All right, we doing it. We playing the game.
I'm making cards.
Cards.
Yeah, you-
Customize my dude.
You can customize your dude. You can have custom evidence pieces. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can I accuse
Wait, what's-
Ian of
Is there a
anything?
code?
Wait. Give me a stash. Dude, I got a beautiful, luscious stash. You kidding me? A Braun jersey? Ian!
Hmm.
I have a LeBron jersey.
Right on.
Okay, I made my guy. Hold on, I need a better thumbnail. That'll do.
When are we gonna play this video game?
Give me a moment.
What is custom evidences?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
Do I get the
You can
Can I falsely
you
accuse
can make-
people?
Okay, so the way it works is you get to select what role you want to be, like a judge, a prosecutor, a defendant, a jury member, like whatever. But
Yeah.
since it's just us three, it's probably going to be prosecutor, judge, and defendant.
Yeah.
Now, the custom decks, you can make certain
I'm making it quick.
like make certain evidences, like building your hand out. You have like so many that you can do. At least
I know
20
about this
valid
game,
cards are
so I don't
needed.
know what this means.
Okay.
We'll
But
figure
what
it out.
happens is at the start of the game, there's going to be the prosecutor is going to charge the defendant
How
with
do I invite
something.
people?
And you have to kind of make a defense with what you have in your hand. And then like the judge has to judge and the jury gets to like invoke. It's fun.
The game code is 3SLGZB.
3SLG
1 second.
3SLGZB.
LGBT.
Shut your ass up.
I'm gonna save this for now.
Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Oh
Look
lord.
at my
Report.
dope profile
What was
picture,
it?
bro.
3SJLT.
How do I? Wait, it's our Discord profiles? Or no, this is our Steam.
Yeah.
Dog, how do I mute you?
What would you say it was? Sorry.
Well, no, we should just like mute you.
Me?
No, God no.
Should we mute on
Um,
Discord?
what did you say the room code was?
What? I saw what you said. Who are you? Mary C. Valida.
What are you saying? Just tell him the room code, bro.
3SLGZB.
SLGZB.
Yeah. Let's meet on Discord.
That did not work. 3SLGBZ.
Can you hear me?
It's ZB.
Erg,
What do you want?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
There we go. Oh,
there's
there's
gonna
gonna
be
be
add
add
about
about.
Slivery.
30 seconds.
Slivs, meet on Discord.
I'm getting there.
La la la.
Said you made him feel so guilty he turned the AC off.
So
There we
who's gonna be who?
So it can be whatever. I can be judge if you'd like.
Yeah, you know what? I want to be. No.
I want to be the prosecutor.
Okay, I'll be defend.
Ian, I'm gonna
Then-
accuse
Okay.
you of. Can I accuse Ian of whatever I
Wait.
want?
Well, it's gonna pop up like, so Ian is representing a defendant. He is not the defense.
Oh,
And so
Right on.
Ian is the lawyer to the defendant.
do I get to
so
accuse
you
the
got the-
defendant of whatever I want?
Yes. So you'll go. Blank is charged with blank, and you can type it in.
Hell yeah.
Like their name is charged with blank.
Hell yeah.
And
I get to come up with
you can state their
anything?
name. You can, yeah, basically. But I'm also streaming, so can we keep it TOS friendly?
I'm streaming.
Okay.
Dog, somebody came into my stream, typed like hopped or something, and just deleted their message.
Okay, so you can start the game since we're all
Oh.
checkmark ready to go.
I thought it started automatically.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, you see the-
Name?
Look at this guy
So-
next to me.
He's in it by himself, I think.
Nope. Oh dear. Ian?
Here, I can host one.
Alrighty.
Wait, why am I in here by myself?
I don't know. We just left. I don't know what happened.
What the slime?
I will drop the code into the general chat. It's LF2TXG.
I'm joining.
Nice.
Can we not actually never mind.
Yep.
There we go. I muted myself on Discord, by the way. There we go.
So wait, hold on. What do I write for the gosh darn victim's name?
Who like
Anything?
you can call them whatever. Like it's
Got it.
you can literally put whoever like whatever the. Yeah,
Dude, this
I mean,
guy's so
he's
worried.
being tried. I would be too. The
Dude,
fate of his life
Turn that
hangs
frown
in the
upside down
balance.
right now. You know I'm the greatest.
Just you wait
defendant
till
on
you
planet
see who
Earth,
is
right,
going
sir?
on here. Yeah.
Bridge! No!
It's the evil fridge.
Oh my god.
Wait, Slivs.
I'm defending the evil
Yes.
fridge.
Am I, like, so Ian's defending the evil fridge?
Yes.
And I gotta prove that
you
he's
are
guilty.
Prosecuting. Yes. Beyond all reasonable doubt.
Go! Judge! I know you saw that! Get out of town.
Yo!
Alright, let's get on with it.
Alright, well,
Okay, so
so,
1 second. I got
Nice courtroom we got here.
who would like to do opening remarks first?
I will do
I
the
will.
opening remarks. Allow me! I'm accusing him in all.
All right.
Alright.
Prosecutor.
I have proof that the evil fridge did what he did. There is a song by Arcanine
What?
Productions that tells you everything you'll need to know. It says explicitly in the song, Fridge got grandma, poked her eye. Got the dog, but he didn't die. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, Your Honor. It's right there. That's all I got for right now.
Would you like to submit a piece of evidence?
Where do I get that? Oh. Yes. Is it this? The cards?
Yes.
Yep, I knew that. Oh, well, of course. A diary.
And how is
right
this
on,
relevant?
right
How's
on.
it relevant?
So,
Hold on! It's relevant because that's where the lyrics to the song were from. That's where they were written. You see.
my turn, Judge?
Okay. Do you have rebuttal? Let me,
So, I just want to begin by first saying that he's...
there you
I
go.
just want to begin by saying, it says in the song, that the fridge can't poke your eye, but he'll still try. So his claim is not true. The fridge is not able to poke
So-
your eye.
So are you arguing that artistic expressions does not mean validity of the claim?
Sir, I'll submit. I'll submit the card.
The typewriter, man.
As you can see in this notebook,
Okay.
it says that the fridge didn't do it. So I just want to throw that
Okay.
down real quick. Now, another thing I have to say is
Mm-hmm.
just have a look at him. You think this man deserves to be put in prison? Look at him. And with that, I would like to submit this cracked screen.
And how is this relevant?
It's relevant because the fridge, grandma poked the screen and said it was the fridge so that it seemed like the fridge did.
What?
So you're claiming your defendant was framed?
Yes, my defendant was framed.
Court goes wild. That's what I'm saying, Muggsy. A word, Your Honor?
Is there any proof of this frame?
Judge, I have proof that he did it.
I have proof that he didn't.
If you allow me to
Do
speak.
you want to see the? Do you want to see the proof?
Hey, my turn. Listen, I have a witness in a little girl and the president. Now, the president, I don't know if that's not a credible source, I don't know what is. But as you look in here, I'll give you
The government's corrupt.
If we had more players, you can call a witness to the stand.
Yes, and I'm gonna call a witness to the stand. She's a little girl. She's in school right now. Anyways. It's the president. I know you see the president right there.
Are you going to examine your witness here today?
How do I do that?
Your witness?
Witness?
Or
How do I
defense,
talk
would you
to
like
him?
To cross-examine.
How
I mean,
do
if
I
it's
talk?
another person, then I don't know.
Well, there's
If
the
it's-
president. But anyways, I would like. Don't you dare slam that hammer! I have something to say. Now, he may say that the fridge can't poke your eye, right? He may say that. But then, Grandma, what happened to her then? If the fridge didn't poke her eye, what happened to Grandma? Because Grandma is nowhere to be seen. She's down below in the ground, right? So if the fridge didn't do it, who did? That's what we should really be asking. If this so-called fridge can't poke your eye.
So, is this a murder case now? Is that what you're suggesting?
Well, no, the murder is right there. But if he claims that the
mean-
fridge can't do it, then
Why'd you call the
Are you-
witness up?
yeah, why are you here? Get out of town. But if he claims the fridge couldn't have done it, then how did Grandma happen to die? If the fridge was the last one seen near her.
So, Grandma dying is news to me.
Well, yeah,
Is
he
this
poked her
now
eye.
Transitioning to a murder, or
Well, it was always a
is this now
murder case. It
transitioning
was
to
always
a murder case.
I mean, the fridge killed Grandma. That's what happened. He poked her eye and she died.
Well, I mean, it went from assault to now escalating.
It
to
wasn't.
murder.
It was never assault.
Stop.
It was murder. It was always murder.
Poking an eye is an assault.
Well, she died from it.
So now it's going to be a murder case.
It's always been a murder case.
Hmm. Defendant, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I would love to examine the witness. He's got he has a red tie, a white shirt. Looks like tentacles, maybe? Please don't hit me. Okay, so
Suspense.
here's my defense. Hey.
How do I pick up my cup of Joe?
I wrote some stuff down in my notes here. You don't want to see those notes. So my defendant, or the fridge, right? Let me tell you what really happened.
Your client?
Let me tell you what really happened. Okay.
Okay.
Did you just so okay. It was not a murder. All right.
So
Here's-
where is the grandma?
Here, hold on. So you remember that piece of evidence, that phone, that cracked screen I showed you earlier?
Yes.
That cracked screen means a lot to me. But I would like to present to you something else. So
The crack screen means a lot to you. How is it relevant?
hold
to the
on.
case?
Shh. I'm speaking. So, hey,
Ooh, he just got
Order.
Is it
sorry
my turn?
about that, sir. What? What? I was about to present you
How
with
is the
un-
crack screen relevant to
I
the
was about
case?
to present you with foolproof evidence that it was not murder.
Okay. Proceed.
I can't proceed. You skipped me.
I didn't skip you. Just hit you.
You skipped me.
I think that's assault.
There you go.
Okay. Anyhow, so you want to know about the cracked phone screen, don't you?
Yes.
So that is the fridge's phone. And it got cracked because he dropped it onto gravel and the screen cracked. Anyway, I have
Your Honor, a word?
irrefutable evidence that this is not.
A word, Your
So
Honor?
check this out. This is the grandma's driver's license.
Why do you have it?
Do you see that reckless driving?
Yes.
Do you see that reckless driving? You want to know
is
how
that
she
relevant?
died? She wrecked her car. The fridge had nothing to do with it. The fridge, you know, he has had a history of crime. You know, it's in the song. I'm not gonna say he hasn't, but he served his time, and he's a better man. And he would never do something bad. Okay. Again, I don't know about never, but never again. Now, let me tell you. The grandma completely framed him. She crashed her car.
This does not hold up.
It holds up.
Look at his face, Your Honor. He's laughing. Now, Your Honor, let me tell you something, alright?
Hey,
The grandma's car is perfectly fine at her house.
Hey, fridge. I'm gonna get you out of this, I swear.
Like, the grandma's phone, it was at her house. Or the car. Now let me show you something.
Don't do it.
Hold on. Let me show you something. This is the evil fridge's credit card.
And how is this relevant to the case?
He bought a fake car and wrecked it to try to place the blame on Grandma. You can see the purchase
Your
on
Honor,
his
this
card
is
and
blasphemy.
everything. Your Honor, you can clearly see in his purchase history, he bought a new car the day before the incident. And it checks out, because Grandma's car is clearly still at her house. You know, it's all fine and put together. So tell me, why is that? If Grandma didn't get into a car wreck. And, tell you what, I'll tell you something else, right? How would he have access to the grandma's driver's license if something didn't happen to Grandma involving the client?
Right on.
The fridge is
Yo, no-
smiling. He knows he's in the wrong.
All right. Anyhow, dude, this fridge is happy because he knows he's getting out of here free.
I was reading chat.
So, Your Honor. Okay. So, right here, I'm about to present you with this malware. Grandma is
Yeah.
very she is old and she is pretty gullible. So she fell for a scam and it downloaded malware onto her computer, right?
You should
Yeah.
try to get this
And
right.
I had this evidence actually just came into me, so this is new.
Wait, did you not submit this to the other side for discovery?
Oh no, it was submitted. Let me tell you. Anyhow, let me
Prosecutor,
explain.
was it submitted to you?
What it submit? I was talking to Chad.
The malware evidence piece that he is claiming, was that submitted to you
It was not submitted to me?
during discovery? Was it submitted to you during discovery?
No.
Okay. So what?
Alright.
Why are you skipping me? I had something to say, big guy.
It's. You
I
cannot
would like to
enter
present
in
you-
new evidence. You cannot submit new evidence into the jury room today
Says who?
prior. It has to be vetted and it has to go through the proper channels to be able to submit evidence. You know this as a lawyer, and so do you. And then this is why there is a discovery phase prior to every trial.
Your Honor. I don't think he's clear. I don't think he's qualified. He's writing down notes about what you just said. I don't think he's qualified to be a lawyer. He just threw a paper ball. How immature. Anyways, I would like to present something as more evidence as to why the Evil Fridge did do it. Okay? This gaming console, it belonged to the Evil Fridge. Right.
And how is that relevant?
If you look,
What does the gaming console have to do with anything?
if you look at his gaming history, he played the game every day, except for the day that he got Grandma. Right? You following me? Every day. The one day he didn't play was the day that he got Grandma. Because he didn't play because he was getting Grandma. And do you know what game he was playing on that console, Your Honor? Whack Your Boss.
What game?
You know, the game where you kill your boss in different ways? He
so
was
were
playing
you
that
alleging
game.
that Grandma was the Fridge's boss?
No, I'm alleging that the Fridge was looking for different ways, for ideas, if you will, to get Grandma. And to where he inevitably got to the eyes, where he would poke her eye and deal with her. That is my claim. How you doing that?
Sustained. Do you have any other pieces of evidence that you like? to
Yes,
submit?
I do! The sketchbook. Your Honor, in the sketchbook, it clearly has the Evil Fridge himself poking the eyeball of an image that looks exactly like Grandma. What kind of coincidence is that?
And whose sketchbook is this?
The Evil Fridges! That's all I have. You can go on to him.
Defense, do you have any rebuttals?
Yes, I have many rebuttals. So,
On my camera.
as you can clearly see in this piece of evidence, this was an elevator stuck the exact minute that Grandma was pronounced dead.
Oh, that's a damn stretch.
And the fridge was in this elevator at the time. And, hold on, if you would look at the cracked screen, if you would go through the phone, you would see that he took a picture at exactly 4:31 p.m. on Saturday, June 21st.
Objection.
On what grounds?
That's false.
What evidence do you have to support your claim?
Well, why? Okay, okay. As stated in the Evil Refrigerator song, the Evil Fridge can fly. Why would he be taking an elevator? And I don't think there's
Your
an
Honor,
elevator in this world
this
that
is
can
bogus.
fit a refrigerator inside of it. The fridge can't fit through the door unless he falls down sideways and squirms his way in. He can't fit in there. And
Overruled.
clearly, if he needs overruled,
Thanks. Your Honor, So, let me tell you something.
Yo, these people
First of all,
are
this is not a big fridge. Please do not body shame in this courtroom. Also, he was, if you would go through that phone, you would see at 4:31 p.m., that was the exact minute that Grandma died. Grandma was pronounced dead. He was taking a photo in the elevator of his new shoes that he bought at the mall. How about that? Now, I have another thing that I would like to say. I would like to call the witness to the stand.
outside the box. You know what I mean?
Hello, Mr. President.
This was my witness.
I want you to tell me, sir, what you saw that day. Exactly. He's silent because he didn't see anything. Now do with that as you will.
I'd like to present some evidence. Alright. That's a good witness. Okay. Your Honor. That witness saw nothing.
Yes.
Because he had absolutely nothing to do with this case. That was the President of the United States. He was obviously doing something more important than walking on the street looking out for fridges and grandmas. Would I be crazy to say that?
Well, technically speaking, no, but even though they are a president, they could still see things that the average person cannot see.
What state are we in right now?
The president visits many states.
Okay, we're probably in like Iowa or something. Anyways. Listen.
Your Honor, he doesn't
No.
even know where we are.
He is talking during my turn.
Sorry.
Anyways. I'd like to present this used tissue.
Objection.
It was used by Grandma.
On what grounds?
That tissue is mine, and it was stolen from my room.
This is not true. This is not true, Your Honor.
Without...
DNA
Also,
analyze
TS
this?
is not so
Yes.
buns. What are we talking
Yes, this is mine, and they unlawfully
about? I'd like a DNA
entered my
check.
house and did a search. Yes,
I'd-
please do a DNA
I'd like to
check
get a
because I
DNA
know
check
for
on
a
this
fact that's
tissue.
mine.
I
I
know
wrote my
for a
name
fa-
on it.
It was found in Grandma's trash can by her bed.
It was
where
found
she always
in my
keeps it.
room.
And if you do the DNA check, you'll
Are
find
you accusing the prosecutor of breaking and entering into your residency?
No, I'm not. No, he had law enforcement, without a warrant, search my house.
And why in the world would I do that?
Searching and seizing of a piece of property of yours?
Yes, without a warrant.
This is not true. This tissue
This
belongs.
is true.
This tissue was used by Grandma the day of the
And
incident,
me.
right before she left the house, where she walked out into the street and got brutally attacked by the fridge.
Prosecutor, I'm going to hold you in contempt. Defendants,
Your
you
Honor.
are free to go.
Let's go! Yeah!
You just let a bad man out onto the streets, Your Honor. That's a bad man.
Oh my gosh, Tommy freaking defense Donald up in this joint.
Your argument was you brought in the President of the United States and he said nothing. That's your argument.
Yo, let me be the judge.
Give me defense. I'm defending. Oh, I got 5 viewers. What the frick? Wait, that's crazy. Oh, I got 3 now.
Oh, this is funny.
Oh, it's bullcrap. That's what it is. Sliverwolf, he's a bad man. He's probably he got the dog, but the dog
So
didn't die.
here's the reasons for my ruling. So you have to prove beyond all reasonable doubt.
This
and
judge
just
is paid
because
off.
There were still questions. Hey, that is the courtrooms of the United States that we upheld. Yeah, that
No, judge got paid off.
we live by. No, by who?
The defendant. Bull crap. Judge?
Court adjourned.
This is not gonna go well. I don't trust Ian as a judge.
Maybe. All right. How are we starting here? Just waiting on Sliverwolf to do his whole thing. OJ Simpson. Oh my.
What the frick? We're just diving right into it.
Alrighty.
Hold on a second. I would like to accuse the prosecutor of something. I bet he's watched a documentary on this. I bet he just knows all the deets. Anyways.
I don't
See,
know what I just.
my client OJ here. He's a good man. See, he's brought. Hey, stop. You see, hey! He's rushed for over 2,000 yards in a NFL football season. That's pretty good, right? Wouldn't you say that's
Sure.
pretty good?
Yeah.
And that means you said he's good. So you just said he's a good man. So I don't see what's so guilty about him. Yes. Anyways, I'd like to provide some. Guess I'm not going to provide evidence. Anyways, see this paper airplane? It flies good.
All right. So, what are the grounds of your claims? Why are you saying that OJ Simpson's a murderer?
Okay, because
It's not
there
his
was a
fault.
body found, and then on the body there was a worn out duct tape. I would like to submit into evidence here.
Right on.
Did the victim rush for 2,000 yards?
I
Go ahead and
cannot
submit
submit
it.
yet. You have to scroll until.
I have to.
You have to, yeah, and then you scroll on the desk to submit. Then it'd be the prosecutor would be the red side.
What the heck?
That's a witness.
Yo, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yo,
Okay,
get out
so
of here.
you're on the. So press the red side.
Uh huh.
No. There, and then now
That's not
scroll
fault,
wheel,
I'd be a judge.
Okay. Oh.
and
Oh.
Nimrod?
I'm getting there.
so present evidence. There we go.
There you are.
So there's this worn out duct tape that was found on the body,
Okay.
as well as the treasure map of the body
What?
Okay.
at OJ's residency.
Oh, okay.
And there was a blurry photo of OJ Simpson committing the crime.
Okay.
Yo,
What do you have to say about that?
wait, what? If there's a blurry photo of him doing this, I think whoever took the photo is definitely guilty by association then. But it's also a blurry one. With today's technology, it would be a good photo, right? Wouldn't you say? You could do that on the average iPhone nowadays. Take a non-blurry photo. And that duct tape is false. He's just a big arts and crafts guy. And that treasure
Is-
map is that's
objection.
just silly. That's
On
silly.
what grounds?
How is he just a big arts and crafts guy when I'm sure he's in the gym multiple times in the week for his football career? Because OJ Simpson is a football player.
Because he's having fun.
How do you respond to that?
A guy can't have fun in his downtime. Just because he's a football player doesn't mean he's always working his body to the limits. You gotta have something fun to do. And you would know, Judge, as a sports guy
Do you have
yourself
proof
back
of
in the
this?
day. The tape.
Do,
He has an
well,
art
do you
room.
have any? Do you have anything to refute these claims, or are you?
He has an art room in his home, Your Honor.
Could I have proof of this?
No. Wait. Hold on.
No. Shut up.
This dried up glue stick.
Oh, okay. Where
That
was
was-
this glue stick found?
His art room.
Cool. Okay.
And now hold on.
Okay.
I wanna make a remark on the treasure map.
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
That's silly. A gosh dang treasure map for a dead body? Are you kidding me? What kind of claim is that?
What do you have to say about that, prosecutor?
He wanted to have evidence of where the body was found as a recollection because he is just a murderer that wants to murder other people. He does
Why
it for his
would-
hobbies and his fantasies.
Right. So
Why would he snitch on himself like
right
that?
now
This is
you are
silly.
first of all saying that he is willing to snitch on himself, and also didn't you just say that he doesn't have time for hobbies?
Exactly.
No, I'm saying that murdering is a hobby, which is why he does not have the glue stick. The glue stick was found
Your
at
Honor.
the neighbor's residency.
Your Honor.
No,
And
what you
actually,
said.
here's a
Hold on. What you said is that he's always in the gym and working on football, meaning he doesn't have any time for hobbies. So you contradicted yourself there.
he can still commit murder because he is an athletic person that is extremely strong.
He can also do arts and crafts because he's an athletic person.
Wait, so
he's
how
super
was the
strong.
murder done? How was the murder committed?
Well, I think it's kind of. I'd like to submit pieces of evidence, actually 2 pieces of evidence.
Well, it's not your turn.
Okay.
Hold on.
You can skip my turn. I would love to hear this.
Let's see the
Okay,
evidence.
so there was a suspicious bill that was found in O.J. Simpson's account.
Okay.
And there was this stick of gum that was found at the crime scene with OJ's evidence on it, the DNA evidence on it.
Right.
Not true.
He is
So
a habitual gum chewer.
how do you respond to this?
Where'd you say? Where did he say the gun was found? Exactly.
At the body,
At the body.
at the scene of the crime.
Well, clearly, that gum had some hairs in it, which means it was under the couch. So that's old gum, right? Not suspicious
was
bill.
found on the
What was on
ground.
the bill? What was on the bill? Tell me.
And the bill was a electronic payment to his account being wired money to kill the victim.
You see, this just doesn't check
It
out.
was not. It's not a bill.
You're on it.
it's
This doesn't
not
check
a
out.
bill
It's sounding
as
like a
in,
hit. It's sounding like.
constitutional. It's a
It
money
sounds
bill.
like. It
It's a
sounds like.
physical.
It's not his turn,
bill.
Your Honor.
At the yeah.
That's what I was saying.
So yeah.
If,
continue.
what he's making it sound like is that my client was hired as a hitman. That's what he's making it sound like. But if that's the case, why would he make a map? If he was doing this for a job, and my client is in no need of the money. He's a professional football player.
So you're saying he was hired as a hitman, but you were also saying that his hobby is murder?
just doesn't make
yes,
sense.
because he has the means and he wanted the money for it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Understandable, understandable.
This is a crazy
And
story.
the treasure map was proof to the person who ordered the hit.
Okay.
Your Honor. a word?
So no. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Why or what did the bubble gum how did the bubble gum tie into the crime scene other than it just being there? Because that could always be a coincidence.
It was OJ's bubblegum that was found at the scene of the crime with his DNA evidence about 6 foot away from the buried body.
Correct. Okay, so where was this body?
And
where
the,
was
sorry,
where was the body?
the hairs, it was buried, hence the map. And also the
Yes, but where
the
was
gum
it buried?
found on the in OJ's backyard.
So,
And
okay.
the hairs that he is suggesting is because the gum was found on the ground where any number of animals or whatever could have came in contact, but there was
object.
still a significant portion of
On what grounds?
DNA evidence.
what kind of animal? would
Actually,
get
hold
their-
on. So, hold on, Eric. I'd like you to respond to the fact that it was in his backyard.
This is insane. I mean, just because it was in his yard doesn't mean he did it.
So, who did it?
What day did this crime take place? Tell me. What day of the week?
What day of the week did this take place?
Sunday, last Sunday.
Sunday! Do you know what's on Sunday? Sunday night football. He played for the Buffalo
That was
Bills.
when the body was discovered.
He was on the Buffalo Bills
Estimated-
for Sunday night football. So he clearly
That was
wasn't
the
even at the scene of the crime
estimated time
when it
of
happened.
At
That was the
4
estimated time of death.
a.m. on Sunday.
That doesn't matter.
4 a.m. Well after.
Do you know what
So
time
what
OJ
was
wait?
the exa-
Hold on.
What was the exact time? Shh. What was the exact time that the body was found?
The body was found on Tuesday, but the coroner's office estimated the time of death to be 4:07 a.m. on Sunday.
Your Honor. Let's go. Let's go.
God damn it!
You're a fool.
OJ wakes up.
OJ
at 4
Simpson
a.m.
is innocent. OJ Simpson's always gonna be innocent. I don't know why you would pick that person.
I don't know.
I want to be the. I'm gonna be the judge.
It's for the stream, my man.
I'm gonna be the judge. I did a great job. Wait,
I
hold
think
on.
I had solid evidence, though.
I
come
had better defense. Where did
No.
Ian go? Hold on, I'll be back. I need chocolate
I
milk.
don't.
My fault. For the prosecutor.
Yo.
Yo. I will be right back, actually. Hold on.
Okay.
I am the best attorney. I got the evil fridge. Set for it.
Well, there's gonna be an ad in about a minute. You can avoid the ad break by using a Twitch Prime. I tried doing the OJ case. It didn't really work that well, but I need to rewatch the documentary.
Hold on. 4 players.
Yeah,
doing?
we're getting other people in here too.
Or are we getting randoms?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Hey, he's a journalist.
Hold on, I'm gonna call Connor. I'm gonna see if he's home. Also, what's that background noise? Connor,
I don't know.
Hey, baby girl.
are you home yet?
Okay, I'm back.
You gonna get
I'm
on
ready
the
to thrash. Who's Abraham Ahmad?
I'm actually
He's a
nude
random.
Right now.
what?
What? Are you kidding? Okay,
I'm nude right
I'm
now.
ready.
Well, if he's a witness, we can call him to the stand. If
He's a journalist.
When are you gonna not be nude, Connor?
Um,
We need you to get on Guilty as Sock with us.
I want to be allowed to think so much comes up inside of me. I want to be stronger too long to chat here undecidedly planning strategy.
Connor,
Half of
are
me
you
knows
kidding
it's all
me?
just a fallacy.
This
Failing
was your
miserably
idea to play
drastically,
this
and then I
game.
crash dramatically.
how about when I don't have to go to the gym in the morning?
How about after you shower, you're getting on this game?
How about I go to sleep after I shower?
No. Ian said get on.
we're all playing it, come on.
Yeah, we're all playing it. Get on, said Slipper Wolf.
Wait, who's all playing it?
Me, Ian, and Slipper Wolf, and we have a random in here, I think. And maybe
Oh.
Mert.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, we're on it right now. We played like 2
Have you been
rounds.
playing it?
Huh?
Wait,
Yeah,
is it fun?
it's very fun.
Tomorrow we can play.
No, we're not gonna play it tomorrow because you're not playing it today.
Yeah, we're gonna play tomorrow.
Well, he's in the shower right now, by the way. Like as we speak. Connor, get on the game.
Oh, are we starting?
Ian, your mic is terrible.
Yep.
You get off my last.
Connor, get on the game after that shower.
Hello?
Ian, your mic is
Yo.
Is
awful.
this- I'm fixing it, mother trucker. Is that better?
Almost.
I feel like royalty. We're in a castle.
Connor dating his sister.
Alright, how
So-
about I do this?
Hello, Abraham. Mund.
What's this do? Does this end the game? Sliz, does this end the game?
I don't know what buttons you have in front of you,
I'm on the
but
gold
if it's
buttons.
if it's the jail and the handcuff one or the breaking free, and that one will win the game.
Okay. What do these ones do? The blue and red.
So it tells you on the left hand side of your screen.
No, it doesn't.
Which should.
It does.
Alright.
Our journalist left.
We were taking too long. We're gonna start with the prosecutor, I guess. Oh. How the hell?
Scroll through and pick the one that says allow.
Allowed to present evidence.
It cannot be that hard.
Oh.
What is yours?
Oh, I got it.
There you
Okay.
go.
So I would like to begin this case by first explaining that Connor has a sister named Peyton. Connor Price has a sister named Peyton. And he is currently dating a girl named Peyton. And here's some evidence that it's his sister that he's dating.
Stop throwing balls at your defendant or your client.
Your Honor, I don't want to represent my defendant.
Too bad.
So
Top
right
had to-
here is an overfilled mailbox.
I see.
right? And this mailbox is full of love letters from
Yes.
Peyton addressed to Connor.
Yes. Now tell me something. Oh.
Sorry.
Don't tell me-
Objection,
don't
Your
tell me.
Honor.
On what regards?
I have a piece of evidence I'd like to submit refuting his claim about the overfilled mailbox.
Tell me.
You have to let me submit evidence. So the mailbox is actually filled full of denied credit cards because my man is poor and he has a low credit score, and he just wants the credit card. So it's not overfilled because of that. It's just junk mail. It's literally junk mail.
So why is it addressed from Peyton to Connor?
No, it's the credit card is what's in the mailbox right now.
Yes, and I
it's
was
overfilled by junk.
Yes, and I was told by the prosecutor that it was addressed from Peyton to Connor. Tell me why that is.
No. It's not. It's from the credit card. It's the company. He
Well,
is
I
behind
showed
on
you the
payments,
evidence.
and he wants to
Objection,
I'm
Your
not-
Honor.
Yes.
He's lying right now. Connor is
He's behind
ha-
on his payments.
Connor's credit card score is 857. He is very smart with his money,
Do you
and
have
he's only
evidence?
he's
have proof of
only
this?
16. Yes, I do have proof of this. Look at look right here. If you look at the account used to make this dark web purchase,
Yes.
you can see that the credit score is 857, and the account is under the name Connor Price.
I do see that. Attorney?
I would like to object.
Yes.
He also has a receipt of a bunch of cigarettes. He is not responsible with his money, and he is an addict, but that does not mean he is dating his sister.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We are straying way off. We are straying way off course with this. This is not okay.
He is not financial responsible. He has
I don't care about
a subway ticket, and he also has the ashtrays, and he also has
listen.
credit card debt.
Listen. Yes. Listen, alright? I don't care about his financial situation. That's not what we're here for.
He brought it up, Your Honor.
He did bring it up. Now, what does that have any significance? And why do the letters in the mailbox, why are they still addressed from Peyton to Connor? I have yet to be explained that.
They are not addressed.
They
from
are, I
Peyton to
saw
Connor,
them.
Your Honor. They are from the credit card companies. The prosecutor is alleging they are, but it's actually credit card statements.
I provided the evidence.
I provided
Do
the
you have
evidence.
more
of the credit
evidence you
card
would like to...
statements.
Do you have more evidence you would like
Yes,
to show?
I do have more evidence, actually.
You gonna get it? Oh.
Now, okay. Have a look at this. Oh, shoot. Have a look at this shoe. Okay?
It's a good shoe.
This shoe is his sister's shoe.
Mm.
And it was found.
Objection.
What are you objecting, bro?
Relevancy. How is this relevant to?
You did not give him time to
This
explain
case.
it yet.
Anyway, this is his sister's shoe.
Yes.
And it was found in his anal cavity.
Oh dear. What,
Your Honor,
what significance
it's
does
not
it
what
have?
that means that he was having, that means that, well, hold on. That means that this expired ketchup was not.
Objection.
Shut up.
Yes.
Relevancy.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't understand how the ketchup or the shoe is relevant to this case at all. Just because people leave their shoes around the house does not mean they are dating the sister.
Okay, but how
And
did
in
it
his
end up
house,
in
it
his
was in
anal
his butt.
cavity?
What people wish to do with foreign objects is their own free will. And that's the only thing I'm going to speak upon that.
Okay, but it was not his shoe.
Doesn't mean that he had the free will to make that choice, but it's
Your Honor,
still
I'd
not
like to
dating
object.
his sister.
You can object.
Connor does not have free will.
Why's that?
Objection.
I'm gonna hear him out on this one.
May I provide evidence that he does not have free will?
Yes, you may.
Have a look at this cut cable.
I see that cut cable.
You see it?
I-
That's Connor's free will cable,
That's not where I thought you were going.
and it's
There's
been
no such thing.
it's been cut. Your
Hey,
Honor, you can
prosecute-
clearly see that.
Prosecutor Ian, let me tell you something. I was definitely leaning to your side, but now you brought it back to a 50-50 with that.
Your Honor, I'd like you to consider that argument.
How do I call a mistrial? What, like... We just do that.
I mean, you have to find guilty beyond all reasonable doubt. That is the trial.
Exactly.
So if you cannot
I don't-
do that,
Okay, here's the thing. Your guys' claims are canceling each other out here. See, I haven't seen any good evidence that he is dating his sister, and I haven't seen any that he's not. It's just,
I have evidence that he is.
show me! If you want, you can prepare evidence for this next claim.
Have a look
Why?
at this paper ball.
I see it.
This is Connor's
Well,
ball.
no, it's not.
Hold on. I take that back, Your
technically it's your
Honor.
paper ball.
We'll make good claims on my lord.
I'm not able to
Technically, it's
provide
your
any
paper
more
ball.
evidence, but I'd like you to seriously consider the evidence that I have provided. First of all, the mailbox was full of letters from Peyton addressed to Connor. They were love letters.
See, okay,
I like
hold
you.
on. This is what's twisting my balls here.
Now hold
You
on.
guys
Your
are
Honor.
both
I have
saying
Objection.
you guys are saying either or. You guys are you're saying that it's from the to and fro, but you're saying it's not.
more. Right. Okay. And then also,
I have the credit card stamps and receipts.
Yes,
He
but he
brought
could
up
have
the
had the
fact-
credit card.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes, he could have had the credit card statements, but there could have also been
Yes.
other things in that mailbox
He brought-
from Payne to Connor. You picking up what I'm putting down?
He then brought up the fact that Connor is not financially responsible, and then
Your
I
Honor,
provided the evidence
If I may.
that I showed you that he is financially responsible. He has an 857 credit score.
Your Honor, if I may, I understand that I showed you credit card statements, and he is also trying to accuse the defendant of dating his sister.
Yes.
But what I have to ask your burden is to find him
Ooh.
guilty beyond all reasonable doubt. So that threshold is 99%. The fact that you are 50-50 split means that he is not guilty. If I should just remind you of the illegal court system here in the United States. That's all.
We're in a castle. Does
Your
this
Honor.
look like the United States?
Your Honor, that was a bunch of
There are
bogus.
castles.
This guy's just hooting and hollering.
Okay.
This is not a
Let's
civil court,
backpedal
this is
here,
a
alright?
Criminal court.
I need you guys to provide me with new evidence and new claims to this case.
Your Honor, I have no more evidence to provide.
You shitting me?
The
Your Honor,
defense
I have
rests
I
if
have
the
I have a
prosecu-
witness.
You
I have a witness of Connor and
witness?
Peyton.
Shall I bring that evidence or that?
Yes.
That witness.
Yes. Yes. Sir? Hello. Do you see the look on his face?
I do.
That was the look after he saw Connor and Peyton kissing.
And who exactly is this witness?
This is a stressed out intern.
I see that.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes.
The face that the witness is making is actually due to the explosion in the distance of an accident, if I may.
That is a good catch. I would make that same face if I also saw an explosion. Get your ass out of here. Anyways. You guys still haven't provided good evidence.
Your Honor, I would like to make a closing statement. I'm gonna begin with saying that you dislike Peyton, don't you?
Huh?
You dislike Peyton, don't you?
I'm not gonna make
Objection.
claims on anybody in this court. Or involved in
She's-
the court.
Okay. Well, so Connor
Objection.
is. What are you objecting? I haven't said anything.
Your burp.
So that burp came from Peyton.
No.
Your Honor, you gotta believe me. Your Honor, okay, I've provided you with
I've seen everything I need
plenty
to
of
know.
evidence.
Are you kidding me? Yes. Beyond all reasonable doubt.
It's not even that. It's the
Uh.
you screwed yourself with the burp. Hold on. I think I'm gonna gift Nugsy this game real quick.
Oh, the credit card statements was just.
Hold on.
That was. I don't
Let me
know.
talk. Let me talk with Nugsy real quick. I'm gonna invite him to the Discord server, and I'm gonna ask him a few questions. Because if I'm gonna buy him this game, he better like actually play it. Because. You know.
All right. Oh, that's funny.
Nugsy,
Yo,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
think
will-
I'd be that invested in that
I'll
case.
buy
but I
you.
want-
I'll buy you the game, but like I need to know that you'll like actually play it. Like
Oh no, you
whenever we
already.
play.
I can promise you that I will play it.
Or I'm gonna gift you the
No
game.
question.
I'll gift
no
you the
question.
game. That Emma Myers gift.
Oh fuck.
It's a fun game. I like this game.
I could tell.
It is quite
I
fun.
need to play it to be honest.
All right, I'm gonna buy it for you. Are you gonna hop on if I get it for you right now?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Nugsy, what do you think about that person I sent to General?
What do I think about what?
What do you think about the person I sent in General?
Person you think in general? No.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about no.
Alright. Alright. I'm ready. It's waiting on Ian.
Oh shoot, my
It's going
bad.
down, thank God.
I'll share my screen though in Discord,
Who are you?
so you guys can watch in Discord if you want,
I'm just gonna watch Rick's screen. Yes.
or the stream.
I'll wait
if you
for
want.
host to start.
Oh my bad. There we go.
Yo, can you mute,
On Discord?
gang? Yeah. Oh.
All right,
You
Diddy,
said
what
nice.
they got you in here for now?
I can't do that.
We're in space. Come on, Ergen Slugger.
Hold on!
Get at it.
Alright. We're in space.
Which Bob was accused of.
Okay. Good way to start. Prosecutor Ergen Slugger.
Nope.
Do you have any evidence backing this claim?
Yes.
Provide the evidence for me, please.
In the song Bush Bob by Erkening Productions on YouTube, by the way, they claim that Bush Bob followed the Evil Fridge and Billy the Bandit to their hideout, where they then got into a fight where they inevitably were killed by Bush Bob.
Okay, provide evidence.
I can't.
Oh, my fault, man.
Yeah, if I may.
These boxing gloves were the gloves used by Bush Bob, where he was wearing brass knuckles under them.
Sir, these boxing gloves were never used.
Yes, they were.
It says right there they were never used. Anyway,
That's false.
attorney, how would you like to respond to this claim?
So, Your Honor,
Oh my God,
the
your mic.
prosecution is implying that my defendant murdered the clients, and that is simply not true.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's what they all
first
said.
the first thing I would like to add is that there is no financial incentive for my client to take this action upon himself in any way, shape, or form. And then
Right
what
on.
I would also like to add is that if he doesn't believe that there's no financial incentive, then he was actually like just chilling back at home, like playing his fucking PlayStation back at home too. And then what I would also like to add is that even though that the prosecution said that the boxing gloves were used, even though it says never used just for decoration, what I would like to add is that
You saw that, Judge, right?
relating to that is that even though it doesn't make sense for me to provide it, I'm just going to provide it as is. My client is not trained in the art of the fist. He's trained in the art of the sword, and the prosecution has made no claim as to how the murder victims were murdered, and they were not murdered with any way, shape, or form with that type of weapon, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. How would you like to respond to this?
He's lying.
Do you have any evidence to?
Well, he claims that the victims, by the way, he claims that they were at home playing the game. But clearly, no.
Objection, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
I never said that the victim was at home. I clearly just said that my defendant was at home. I never said that the victim of the crime
First of all, there
Okay.
was 2 victims.
is my
Okay,
defendant
just-
that was at
Oh,
home.
hey, there was 2 victims.
Yeah, overruled.
Anyways,
Continue.
there's 2 victims. And they were followed home by Bush Bob right there. I see you, Bush. He was right there. He followed the 2 home. Clearly.
If I may,
You're a
ahead.
journalist. He's a journalist.
when you say overrule, you're siding with the opposition. If you say sustained, then that goes with
Yes, that's.
whoever objected. Yeah.
Shut up. Anyway.
Anyways. He claims that the victims were at home. But Bush Bob followed them to their house, where they were slain outside the house. As clearly said in the song, they had a standoff outside. That's what happened.
Okay, so what
And an
you're
outside
saying
standoff,
is that
and he's claiming the victims were inside of their home playing on the Xbox. You don't play Xbox outside, do you?
Your Honor, that is not what I stated.
God damn it, it's Liz.
Okay.
In all due respect, Your Honor.
Yep.
The prosecution is conflating what my defendant was doing with what the murder victims were doing at the time. I stated that my client had no reason to be following, antagonizing, or committing such crime against these murder victims. I was telling
This game is
courtroom
called
what
Guilty
was
as.
going on with my defendant, and the prosecution is trying to conflate my defendant's actions with the murder victim's actions and trying to manipulate evidence, Your Honor.
There's a judge.
No.
So okay, is it your time to talk?
No,
Exactly. Anyhow. No,
I just wanted to say.
no, not talking to you. Anyway, Eric.
Nope.
So your argument right now is that a song said that something happened, meaning that it happened.
I mean, you saw the Evil Fridge trial earlier.
Unless you provide me with some rock solid evidence that this murder happened, I'm going to have to.
The bodies were found on the scene. I mean, that,
I need evidence that this happened. You haven't provided any
It's
Your
evidence.
Honor,
about
if I may.
$5.
listen,
You haven't provided any evidence that this has happened.
there was leaves from a bush on the scene,
And I would like you to provide evidence that
and
they
I
were
will
leaves from
provide
the bush.
evidence
Okay.
with this.
Your
Water
Honor.
gun. This is Bush Bob's water gun, which he uses to water himself, and what he used to help with the crime. The leaves were left on the scene after the crime was done because it was a fight, obviously. So obviously his leaves would get left on the ground after a fight where the victims obviously tried to fight back.
Okay.
Which they were finished off with the water gun.
Your
So,
Honor.
just a moment.
Mhm.
It was clearly stated that he's not trained in such manner.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Luigi Mangione.
And
killed
also, you
somebody.
haven't provided any evidence that there were leaves found on the scene, or that even the murders were ever committed.
The proof is in the bodies
Oh shoot, you're right. Where
Where
were
was
the
the
bodies?
bodies?
Where were the bodies found again?
right outside Billy the Bandit and the Evil Fridge's hideout
Where was their hideout?
in the forest.
Which forest? Where at?
The forest in the east. In the wild east.
Okay. Okay. Now,
If I
okay,
will.
let's see what
Hold
you've
on.
provided. No. So far, you've provided that there were boxing gloves and a water gun.
Yes.
Which one was it?
Both. He wore them out with the boxing gloves and finished them off with the water gun.
So
Objection,
it clearly says the boxing gloves were never used.
They were used. Just not as
And
boxing
Bush-
gloves. He used them as
No,
a
they-
distraction to wear them out. Bull crap. That could be any fridge.
So I'm going to switch it over to you now, and I'm gonna let you make a couple more statements here before we get this kid kicking rocks.
Do I have the floor, Your Honor?
Yes, you do have the floor.
It might be quite a bit. Okay, so initially the prosecution claimed that the murder of the clients happened brute force with boxing gloves that were not part of the murder in the evidence, and then he tried to say that a water gun was used in this murder, and then I explicitly said that out of any type of manner that my client might have been trained in any sort of the way, it would have been with fist or a gun. It would have been
Objection.
with a sword. And what I would also like to add is that the prosecution's claim as to this whole case is just non-farcical.
Objection.
Because what I would like to add is my client is severely autistic, and he maps down every single minute details of his daily adventure into his diary. And then what I would also like to add as well is on top of that, so with him being super autistic, he's very, very detail oriented, very he doesn't let things slide by. The day that this murder had occurred, the prosecution is providing a wrong claim because at the time that this was occurring, my client was fixing his garden because he is very autistic about what types of plants and flowers grow into
Objection.
beds,
This
and
is objection.
he wanted to fix it. So, Your Honor, there is no possible way that my client could be guilty of the crime that the prosecution is claiming.
What do you have to say to that?
Bush Bob does not have a garden. If he had a garden, that would be his siblings, his cousins. He's a Bush, for crying out loud, Your Honor. Why would he have a garden where he puts his family in the ground?
What do you have to say about that?
I mean, no disrespect, Your Honor, but I do have to question the intelligence of the prosecutor currently at the moment. He is making the correlation between the noun of a bush and then possibly being named Bush, and I
he's a
don't believe
bush.
it's credible evidence, Your Honor.
Look up Erskine Productions. They have a song
So
about this guy.
yes, he is a Bush, but I can totally see where you're coming from. But yes, he is a Bush. Eric, I'd like you to just let me know the relevance to Bush Bob having a garden.
And that I will!
Oh, it
That's
appears
not,
we have a new suspect.
that's not true.
Well, we don't have a witness to call, so
Bridge
it's
got-
like, fuck.
Bridge got grandma. It's in the
Witness
song.
shit.
Has this guy been listening to our songs?
So,
Bridge got grandma. What are we talking about? What? You're kidding me.
Yeah, in the case
I
for
think
her,
the news
GG.
kind of influenced.
You're kidding me.
Oh, that's funny.
That's bullcrap. Is Nugsy's game done?
Oh, the power of headlines, boys. The power of headlines. Oh,
Okay, I'll be judge. Hold on, is Nugsy's game done yet? Nugsy, is your game?
I don't know.
84%. It's almost done.
How long will
Good
it be till it's
defense,
done?
by the way.
My best guess is probably like maybe 1.5 more rounds.
For a 5 gig
okay,
game.
let's just play one more.
That was a
bull
great
crap.
defense, by the way.
Who in the hell is the defense?
Yeah, we
Last-
kinda know
last
somebody.
round.
Defense.
No, you were defense last time.
He is a great defender.
one else wants to be it.
We need somebody to be. I want to be journalist really bad.
Oh,
I
Sliver Wolf,
wonder
you be
why.
prosecutor.
I'm terrible at being prosecutor.
Well,
Well, you got
I
this.
believe in you. I believe in you. Remember, you're the one who sets the stage. I had to be the one to fucking just be like, that's bullshit. Like, if you fucking make a great fucking
Jojo,
opening statement, I'll
I-
fuck.
before this case begins, Jojo, you need it if you want lore on the Bush Bob stuff. Go to Urkening Productions on YouTube. Me and my guy Ian over there, we make music. And Bush Bob is a character.
Wait,
we
what's
made.
it? Wait, hold up. What's the shit called?
Irk and Ian Productions. ERC and EEN Productions.
Alright, hold on. I didn't have the tab open. Hold up, wait. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys a shout. Just hold on. Shit's slow enough for me.
I'm also streaming right now on my YouTube.
I'm like African internet. Hold on, wait. So ERC.
Yep.
Right. Irk. ERC.
Yep.
And what else am I typing?
And Ian Productions.
Like ampersand or just and?
Irk and Ian Productions.
Yeah, so and or ampersand.
And A and D.
Okay, so Irk and Ian
Ian.
Productions, all one word.
EEN. It's there's spaces in between the words.
Irk and Ian
Ian. EEN.
Productions.
EEN.
Done.
E.
Oh, Nugsy, we're already in a damn game. Slivs, are we able to restart this game?
Can't restart the game.
So
you gotta do
I tried typing Ian on
Oh,
YouTube and
guilty.
I couldn't find you.
Or
if you
non-guilty immediately.
want, just friend me and then send me your link. You're just trying to get your shit out. I can't find you.
Slivs, can we get Slivs out of it? What's he doing?
Why the fuck am I doing it? What the fuck I do?
Oh, that was.
Sheesh.
What the hell?
Fucking say nigger one time and I get fucking.
Hey, we're
sauce.
streaming.
Oh shit! I said nigga one time and sheesh.
Hold on,
Wait, you
let
guys are
me go into the
streaming?
Discord. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
me and Sliverwolf are. 1 second, let me go into the Discord. Slivs. Slivs.
Got it.
Slivs, can we restart the game?
Yeah.
Nugsy's game's finished, I'm going. Let's get a
Uh,
restart.
just- yeah.
Let's get a restart and then do the same thing, same problem.
Best.
I like you, Psycho Llama. I like you. Psycho Llama, I like you.
All right. So the judge can just press guilty or innocent.
Hey yo, let's go! I didn't try.
All right.
Alright,
Everybody back
Nugsy,
in
join,
here.
join the game, Nugsy. Nugsy, I'll... Hold on.
Also, like, yeah, please watch the language because we're all
Nugsy.
streaming.
I tagged you in the code.
Okay, my bad. I'll keep it appropriate.
You can cuss and stuff, just don't like say slurs and shit.
Why do you talk with a black accent when you're talking to people you don't know?
I don't.
I don't know. Why he do that?
All right.
Keep it casual. Nugsy's
Why
the
are you talking
bailiff.
with a black accent? Who are you black? Shit. God damn.
Shit.
Do we want one more person, or what
Oh,
are
we got
doing?
one more person.
Is everybody in here?
Up to you,
No, this is
bro,
good.
up
This
to
is
you.
fine.
No, we got one more.
We got
Shit,
another.
He
Nah.
fucking left. What a bitch.
This is,
All
We're
right,
good.
starting it.
yep.
I mean, Jojo, ready up?
Ready up, why don't you?
Oh, my bad.
All good, all good, all good.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep. What's up, Nugsy? Wait, Nugsy, what are you?
I'd like to say in advance that I've never done this before, so if I suck, just know.
Well, you're the bailiff.
You're all good. You're all good.
Worst bailiff of any bailiff, maybe
Dude,
ever.
stupid
Everyone
bailiff.
throw
Frick
paper
you.
at the bailiff.
Hate this bailiff.
Dude, this is the worst bailiff in history.
Alright, we're just waiting for the prosecutor.
Godspeed.
Waiting for the prosecutor.
Somebody prosecuted Mr. Krabs right now. That would be crazy.
What's your job? What are you doing?
There we go.
Psycho Llama, what's your job? Ah! This is a
Ooh,
strong claim.
that is a claim.
My job is to be the witness. They call up a witness. I'm the witness.
You're the witness?
Yeah.
Okay. Prosecutor, this is a strong claim you're making. You have any evidence?
Yes.
Provide it.
1 second. Let me look through my pages here. Here is the receipts for
Yes.
all of the money that has been funneled through Mr. Krabs' accounts
Well,
from
hold on.
all of the money that he has
Objection, Your
stolen
Honor.
from the customers.
I'll hear him out. So, you sent a credit card that has the receipts?
Yeah. Mhm.
Bailiff sits on
As
his
well as a
nightstick?
photo of him
Okay.
stealing. As well as photo of him stealing.
Okay. Do you have anything to back? Do you have any counterclaims?
The only counterclaim I have is that there are no receipts for a credit card. You only have statements that are on your credit card, Your Honor.
This is true.
Your Honor, are we really bickering about terminology between
Yes, we
receipts
are.
and statements?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, because when it comes to money, the statements are 100% what causes you to owe more or less.
The statements of the credit card suggest that Mr. Krabs does not make enough money per year income, which is why he is stealing with the photo that I provided from his customers. His income discrepancies is far different than what he actually makes annually.
This is actually not true, Sleepwolf. Mr. Krabs is a rich man. He's a very rich man.
And
He's
how
shown
do you think
multiple
he got
times.
rich?
Your Honor, if I
From
may.
his burger business at the Krusty Krab.
No.
You
He
said
stole
something?
the money.
If I may present.
Yes.
I need you to do your thing.
I did.
Can't present.
Yeah.
Thought I did it.
Okay, so the initial claim is that Mr. Krabs is stealing customers' money while they're eating. Now, we're not. Let's get one thing out of the way. We're not denying that Krabs ain't a cheapskate. He clearly
He is a cheapskate.
but what we're not gonna deny is that Krabs is. What we're gonna deny is that Krabs is a thief.
Oh dear.
So okay, sorry. What's the these?
Oh dear.
Mm. That's a.
Okay,
Oh,
regarding
that's a
that
lot of
headline,
money.
there's nothing saying
That's
that
a
he
lot
could
of
not
money.
have saved his own money to do set for.
And you're correct.
So
So,
Do you have any
Objection,
evidence?
Your Honor.
Do you have any evidence?
yes, I do. Regarding Eugene Krabs' history, he was a very broke boy growing up. and
Yes.
he has no bad faith towards said people that are similar to him when he was a boy, which is why when it's like when they have children that grow hungry or people that grow hungry, he has invitation cards.
You're saying
also-
you're saying that he's very sympathetic towards people who grew up who are in the same situation as he was in.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Do you have any evidence to
And
back
then
up this claim?
the other thing that I would like to add too is that you know, cause like he grew up a broke kid, and then he wanted to have fun, and he had to have fun as many ways as he could. So
Objection,
he
Your Honor.
looked at the Krusty Krab,
Yes.
and he just was like,
I'd
well,
like to submit
why
a
don't
piece
I
of
put a
evidence.
fucking
We have an
couple
objection.
gaming consoles in here, and then let the
I'd like to
kids have
submit
fun
a piece
too.
of evidence
Because
to refute
it's
his
a win.
claim.
What would you like to say?
I'd like to refute his claim by submitting a piece of evidence into the trial.
I'll let you submit it.
Okay, so he claimed that Mr. Krabs is a cheapskate, but then there's also brand new shoelaces here, and we know that Mr. Krabs does not wear shoes because he's a crab, so he would have stolen these from one of his customers.
Do you have any claims to defend?
Your Honor, if I may.
Mm.
This isn't a direct piece of evidence, this is just an observation. But who's to say that he did not steal those shoelaces for his daughter because his daughter is the one who wears shoes?
He still stole though.
Oh,
Now, he may, if he stole he still stole the shoelaces though, as claimed by the prosecutor.
And I believe that this is a behavior pattern where if you steal once, then you're more likely to steal again, as most criminals are repeat offenders.
I judge, Your Honor.
Do we can look at these cool rings down there. Would you like to provide any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. So remember, we're not arguing what has been done, we're arguing what is claimed to be done.
Did the server crash?
got kicked. You just got kicked.
Wait, why?
We don't know.
Did I get vote kicked?
No, there was not a vote kick.
Why'd I get kicked?
I don't know. You just got kicked.
What the hell? Slaves!
In trial, you were the judge. You left.
I didn't leave. I got kicked.
Still in here.
Can you join?
I'm trying to. I'm putting in the code, but it's not working.
It's not working then? Okay.
Like to object.
Why the hell did I get kicked?
I'd like to object.
Oh. The breaking news of Pearl seen clutching money outside the Krusty Krab.
I'd like to decline.
Wait, so what do I do now?
I don't know if you
We
can
don't
join.
know.
I don't know how we.
There's a chance we might need to make like another server.
Okay.
Let's
That's
get
fine,
JoJo back
but-
in here.
Yeah, I don't know how to get JoJo and everybody else back in here though.
Oh, tell them your Discord. Let's get him in the Discord.
Well, JoJo just left, but it's Slivs Gaming.
I don't like the juries. Screw those
The
people.
juries literally were saying I was a brutal police officer for.
I was
bugging
getting
them 'cause
called-
They wouldn't shut up.
I was getting called croaked.
Alright. I'm gonna leave and then see if we can get back people back in here. Posts.
I'm ready. I'd like to apologize in advance if I'm
95.
absolutely terrible at this.
You can't really be bad.
AJ.
I'll probably make a dumb decision though. It's destined to happen.
I'm gonna
That's the
end-
new code.
I'm gonna end my stream. Hold up.